is Win News.
Tonight, the federal government to overhaul the nation's mental health services. A firearm seized and 2 in custody after a North Wagga police raid. And the Australian first study looking at links between thunderstorms and asthma. Good evening, I'm Geoff Phillips. Health professionals are getting behind the federal government's plan to overhaul the nation's mental health system. It will see sufferers provided with an integrated care package tailored to their individual needs, as well as a dedicated treatment phone hotline.
A shake-up of our health sector where it needs it most.
A father and son have been arrested after police seized firearms, cannabis plants and allegedly stolen goods from a North Wagga home today. Officers raided the William Street address around midday, allegedly discovering 2 air rifles, half a dozen cannabis plants and stolen generators. The 47 and 23-year-old men have been charged with numerous drugs, weapons and stealing offences and will face Wagga local court at a later date. Police are ramping up patrols after senseless vandals trashed the recently upgraded Borawa pool. The culprits left a significant amount of mess around the complex, including smashed glass near the babies' pool. Police say they'll closely monitor activity in the area and have warned trespassers will be prosecuted. Douglas Aerospace is yet to budge after being asked to vacate the Wagga City Council-owned hangar out of which it's been operating. The company built the hangar with a $2.5 million council loan, but was forced to hand over ownership when it financially collapsed. Council has allowed Douglas Aerospace to operate rent-free for the past 3 months, while Council finalises a deal with Rex to lease the hangar. With the deal controversially falling through this week, Council wants the aircraft painting company gone so it can finish reparations on the hangar and find a new tenant.
Have been contacted by Council's legal representatives, advising them that Council requests that they vacate as soon as possible.
Douglas Aerospace officials are expected to meet in coming days to assess the company's options. Ahead on Win News, Wagga out to mark World AIDS Day. And what is that long-legged fox that's moving into the Altina Wildlife Park? Thanks for joining us on this edition of Win News. The preschool funding boost continues, with the state government announcing an extra $38 million to support regional preschools on top of the $45.5 million announced earlier this month. The funds will go towards grants to create new assets or space and local partnerships, enhancing enrolments of Indigenous and low-income families.
There are a lot of Indigenous families that can't afford it, a lot of low-income families that it's just beyond their reach. So if we can have support from the government to open our preschools to those children, then they're just going to benefit so much.
Existing funding will increase community preschools' base funding rates by 2.5%. In addition, bonus payments will reward services enrolling more 4- and 5-year-olds in preparation for big school.
It just provides so many valuable experiences engaging with peers and forming relationships, and as well as the obvious educational advantages of being in a preschool.
Competition for Riverina sale yards with a new selling complex to be constructed near Yass. The regular sales plan there, it could impact numbers being offered at Wagga, Carcoar and Cowra livestock sales. Earlier this week, Win News was given a look inside Young's new state-of-the-art mustard oil plant, and today it officially opened. Australian Mustard Oil is the country's sole mustard oil exporter and will ship its products across the globe, with some of its most lucrative contracts in Japan, China and Fiji. The Young plant, which has been relocated from Cowra, will provide up to 8 jobs to begin with, but the company hopes to expand in the future, providing a welcome boost to the local economy. A South American native has found a new home at the Riverina Wildlife Park. The female maned wolf will be part of a species-saving worldwide breeding program. Sport is next with Amy, and Canberra-based clubs are eyeing off Group 9's best.
Yes, they are, Geoff, in a bid to achieve a three-peat, and a Wagga teenage motorcycle rider trying his luck in Thailand. In sport, Alicia Quirk and Shani Williams have scored more national accolades, named in the Australian side for the World Rugby Women's Sevens Series opener in Dubai. The pair getting the nod from national coach Tim Walsh after impressive performances helping the Aussies qualify for next year's Rio Games. Australia will face Spain, Japan and England at the Dubai event, which kicks off next Thursday. Canberra Raiders Cup champions Queanbeyan Blues have turned to the Group 9 to bolster their playing stocks ahead of a tilt at a premiership three-peat. The Blues have secured the prize signatures of former young captain coach Luke Brannigan and a couple of Cootamundra Bulldogs stars.
He's spent the past few seasons terrorising rival Group 9 clubs. Now former young Cherry Pickers skipper Luke Brannigan will look to make his mark on the Canberra Raiders Cup.
Hey teenager Jodie Hicks has become the latest ACT Meteors player to sign up to the Women's Big Bash League. The all-rounder has inked a deal with the Sydney Sixers for the inaugural tournament. And that is our sport, Geoff.
Amy, thank you. Your Friday weather details are coming up next. A big blow overnight across the region as the cold front moved through the state, bringing down temperatures on a mainly sunny Thursday. Those gusty winds persisted throughout the day. On the satellite tonight, an area of middle-level cloud stretches from South Australia across western parts of New South Wales. There's speckled cloud around Tasmania and southern Victoria. On the synoptic chart, a high dominates the south of the continent with lows to the north. Those lows will move south over the next few days, and there's another cold front looming to the south. Temperature-wise, on page 1 today, the maximum temperatures for the major centres in the low 20s. On page 2, top temperatures of 22 or 23 degrees. And on page 3, all the densely populated centres reported tops between 22 and 26. The forecast for the Riverina, warm and mainly sunny with light southwesterly winds. Saturday, expect increasing cloud. For the southwest slopes, a warm and sunny day with light southwesterly winds and a high fire danger warning. Saturday should remain sunny. And to the low western, very warm and sunny Friday for you with light southerly winds, increasing cloud coming through on Saturday. Tomorrow, Wagga looking at a top of 24 degrees, Albury 24, Griffith 25, Ivanhoe 27, Leeton 25. Burrinjuck Dam at 68% capacity, a release of a tick under 2,000 megalitres. Blowering at 40%, the release 7,330, and Wagga sitting at 57% capacity, and today a release of 1,857 megalitres. And that is Win News for Thursday the 26th of November. To view some of our reports, visit the Win News Riverina Facebook page. I'm Geoff Phillips. Thanks for watching. Good night.
This has been a Win News presentation. Win News, Regional Australia's #1 news source.